little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whippin' around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
It is a brisk night in the Midwest as we bring you football from Paul Brown Stadium in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Gone and we don't know why, so before they go, look here go toast, so give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will, I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, cause I wasn't blessed with no one will feel. Don't know how it feels, I wanted to flex and told me to chill. I'm making a flip.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Mike, 53, Mike.
From the 39, Rodgers. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. 16 yards, a 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 7.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D.
Here's Rodgers to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
Hey. 4 down. 4 down. Kill. Back one.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
The score, Bengals 7, Dolphins nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Mike 20. Hey, let's get that ball, dude.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Receiver.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Dalvin Cook, the
Now,
ball.
look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now he's forced out right, and that's going to be incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
Hey, Mike 20. Wants to run.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Murray's pass.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Keep on coming, baby.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Mike 20.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Murray's pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. at the 30-yard line.
Still 9 remaining on second down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals 7, Dolphins nothing.
53, Mike. Let's put that team on the clock.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, that one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. 11 yards there, first down.
Dolphin first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals 15-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He will push his way down to about the 14.
The wide receiver, the ball.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Mike 20. It's just me and you. Hey, Mike 20. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Throwing now is Murray. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For the extra point.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
12 mile. I'm scared.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
They'll take over first.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
To number 6.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Miami.
Now a run with Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Third down.
Shotgun now from Murray. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano.
For the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Working from the gun, Rodgers finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and popping in. Yeah.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Handoff comes to Cook. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Dalvin Cook, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your
The Bengals drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, check right, check right. Watch it, you find. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And 9 at the 37-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I got him. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, quiver. Mike 53. Mike.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get this...
This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DJ Chark, 79 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
It worked. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Mike 7. Mike 7. Check.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. It's putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it, and he's giving me the evil eye, folks. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
To throw is Rodgers. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Bengals.
The quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
At the 41-yard line.
Mike, I'm here all day. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Blue 58. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. So don't say nothing.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
A 52-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
53's a Mike. 53. Check 53.
First down, Murray. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Go.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. From the gun, Murray. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Mike, let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 53's Mike. Check 53.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
And it's fourth down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back?
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Carl Nassib, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. After the sack, they'll come up now, third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Mike 55, Mike 55. No gain on this defense, no gain. Back one.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Taken from just outside the 30. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Mike 7. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bengals 7.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I don't think you got it, son. Mike, say take 26. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
From the gun, Rodgers. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Even. 4 down, even. Mike 7. Mike 7. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there,
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
4-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers to throw once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
9 yards to go.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Rodgers going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Throwing is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
By the Dolphins.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
53 is the mic. Crunch time, defense. 53 is the mic. 53, check 53. Right here, we got to step it up. Check 43.
Murray now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Number 6.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Miami.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
They'll run on first down. Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Cook with a first down and much more. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they take a knee. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Check, 53, Mike, check, 53.
And they'll indeed take a knee. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a long day.
Tonight's final.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Miami, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will return home next week to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they lose their 9th game on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.